Morning folks, Unitic here. It's my first stick pick video of this trip, and I'm in Martineck State Park in Maryland this morning. About 52 miles into the trek from the beach in Delaware. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, a beautiful morning. Great day of hiking yesterday. Really windy, but the roads were a lot less traveled. Would have recorded yesterday, but the wind noise was too loud. And prior to that, there's too much traffic. I tried a short video with my smartphone, but I don't know how it came out. Anyway, this is the first kind of wooded hiking I've been able to do, and thought I'd take advantage of the quiet and just do a short update. Beautiful area. You see spring is springing, leaves unfolding, a lot of blooming flowers, just really gorgeous. I'm about 35 miles from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, and crossed into Maryland yesterday, knocked out my first state. Although Delaware's only got about 46 miles of the trail, still felt good to knock one down. Weather's been cooperating. Looks like we may get a little wind and thunderstorms this afternoon, and even a little chance of hail. But it's all good. After that, we've got 2 or 3 more days of beautiful weather. I'm trying to wrangle a ride right now across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge because it's the one stretch of this quote-unquote trail you can't walk. You have to ride across the bridge. So I may get my first hotel stay either just before the bridge or just after, just depending on how the next couple of days go. It's Wednesday right now, and I should cross the bridge Friday afternoon. Either I'll get a hotel on this side of the river or the bay Thursday evening, or get one on the other side Friday evening. But making good progress. Body's adapted pretty well. This first couple of days were pretty hard. It's all road walking. This first couple of 100 miles, pretty much all the way into Washington, D.C. And that's really hard on the joints and the feet. But recovering fairly well at night. Missing my hammock terribly. Sleeping in a tent right now because there's a lot of potential for backyard camping. There's not a lot of natural areas to camp, so I can't count on having trees to hang my hammock. And like night before last, I was lucky enough that new friend Gary in Bridgeville, Delaware, spotted me on the road and offered me a place to stay in his playhouse out back, which was a really nice playhouse with a futon. And he took me out to dinner at his Kiwanis Club, and I got to talk to folks about the trek and about Lyme disease, which is really prevalent in Delaware and Maryland. And turns out Gary had hosted a cross-country trekker a few years ago, a fellow by the name of Tyler Colson, who has written a couple of books, and I just read one of them called How to Walk Across America. And Gary had some fun stories to tell about Tyler's odyssey. He was only about 50 miles into his trek at that time too, and apparently had a very heavy pack and bad boots. Learned the hard way and made some adaptations, and did a heck of a trek, and it's really great that he's written a couple of books to help other people who want to try this zaniness. So on the chance that Tyler ever sees this, I got to meet a couple of his friends, Kate and John Seall, I hope I pronounced their last name right, who cross-country hiked to promote service dogs. They train service dogs the same year Tyler did, and they found out about each other, and Tyler interviewed them for the book. And they're actually from Louisville, Kentucky. I just found out about that about a month before I left for the trail. Got to have coffee with Kate and John. Hey, Kate and John. So my thanks to all three of you guys for teaching me a few things before I embarked on this adventure. So we'll close it there for now because I see traffic coming, and catch up with you guys down the trail. Posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. Just look for Trek for Truth on Facebook. Our website's trekfortruth.org. And Trek is spelled T-R-E-K. Trek for Truth, all together. And we're posting a lot of these updates on our website, as well as I'm doing journal entries on trailjournals.com under Trek for Truth, because a lot of the hiker community visits there, and we're trying to connect with as many people as possible virtually as well as on the ground, meeting great folks. Just met a guy at camp this morning by the name of Mark, who has pared down his life for he and his dog Jake over the last 10 years and basically lives out of a van and travels the country. Really nice guy, and he actually has a piece of property near Owensboro, Kentucky, which was kind of cool. Anyway, thanks to all the folks that are helping, following along, and for today, it's Unitic out.